I'm rejecting the plea agreement. I'm resetting your case for 3 weeks. We'll see you back in 3 weeks. Y'all can talk about it then. Ma'am,
What?
this is not going to help.
Not matter what I thought.
Bullshit.
Come on, hold on, get her. Don't let her go. Come back. Everybody heard it.
This morning in a Texas courtroom, one woman's past is about to catch up with her. Crystal Dogan stands accused of theft, but what unfolds is more than just another sentencing. It's a test of truth, accountability, and a judge's breaking point. With 14 felony charges shadowing her record, a plea deal that might collapse, and an unexpected emotional outburst that turns the room upside down, you're about to witness a case where every word matters. Stay with us, because by the end, you'll see how one wrong move can turn mercy into judgment.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you Crystal Dogan? And Ms. Bogan was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property, a state jail felony. That agreement was for a 4-year deferred probation with a $1,000 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $9,400. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have y'all all had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, have.
And any additions or corrections or?
There's a lot of history we understand, Your Honor, but discussed it with counsel also with restitution.
Speak up, I'm
I
sorry.
just want to make sure the court knows the restitution, most of the main issue we're looking at, get some of that money back.
I've got 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. Oh. Well, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't dismissed. There were 14 felonies that weren't dismissed. At least 4 or 5 misdemeanors that weren't dismissed. I understand the restitution, and y'all know my position on that already this morning, but she's on probation right now in Sutton County, correct?
Yes.
Right. So do they know about this case? And what has happened over there, if anything?
I'm continuing on my deferred. Because I'm actually supposed to start nursing.
I can't understand you.
I'm supposed to start nursing school.
When?
I was actually supposed to start in September, but I had to wait to see.
Are you really going to be able to go to nursing
Yes,
school
ma'am.
with this type of criminal history?
Deferred, yes, ma'am. Because I haven't been convicted of it. I'm a CNA now.
Where do you live now?
In Houston.
Another issue that I see on here also is the restitution, because it shows $9,400, but then that was from inside the bank, and then it shows $500 from an ATM and $100 from a cash app, totaling $10,000, not $9,400.
Notice the judge catching that discrepancy? The paperwork lists $9,400 in restitution, but the math reveals $10,000 in total withdrawals. That's not a typo, it's a red flag. In courtroom terms, any inconsistency in financial restitution can make or break a probation deal. When you claim ignorance about the ATM or Cash App transactions, the law doesn't care who physically pressed the button. If you were part of the scheme, you share equal liability. That's what the judge means by jointly and severally responsible. And here's the real question. Do you think it's fair to hold one? Defendant accountable for every dollar, even the ones another person stole?
Is that correct?
And if that would have been added on, I guess I think the fee.
Well, it says $500 was withdrawn from an ATM outside the bank. Is that right? You know better than anybody.
I only went into it. I didn't have no access to the card.
Okay. So possibly the other person that was involved did that?
The only thing we knew about
That was,
was 100 that was in the bank.
I wasn't aware, Your Honor, when we did it and got when I got the PSIs, when I was notified, I was in the cash wrap. But if it was a withdrawal, then that would be her responsibility joint and separately.
Right. It says, so
Just a request.
the contact from Do Good said that the defendant withdrew the entire loan amount of $10,000, 94 from inside the bank, 500 from an ATM, and 100 from a Cash App transaction. It doesn't matter if you did it or if the other person that you were with did it. Y'all were working together. So you're both, and what's the other status of
I
the,
don't have the other status of another person. Your Honor. This is one that was in charge. I'm not there, there's cussing on there. But
When defendants start mentioning the other person, judges listen carefully. It's one of the oldest courtroom defense tactics. Deflect blame, divide guilt. But without cooperation from law enforcement or proof, that strategy collapses fast. You can almost feel the judge's patience thinning here. She's asking for accountability, not excuses. It's a human moment, too. Because beneath the legal language, this is about trust, remorse, and credibility. Viewers, what do you think? Is she genuinely misunderstood or just trying to rewrite her role in the crime?
she was wrong.
yeah. So, I mean, if there was another person, and you didn't give that information, then that's, okay. Apparently the cops didn't either, so.
She went in the bank, she was on the house. Well, I'm not getting the back, not to my knowledge.
And hold on. So the probations in Sutton County, have they been transferred to Harris County? So you're going in person in Harris County? Okay. And so it's the state's position to go forward with the agreement?
I understand the court's concern, the state has the same. Like I said, our initial deal was to get some of the money back on our victim. However, we understand.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Bogan. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Can y'all hold it down over there, please? I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty.
And there it is, the moment every defendant fears. The judge rejects the plea agreement. Why? Because probation is a privilege, not a right. With 14 prior felonies and a pattern of forgery and theft stretching across 2 states, the court simply can't justify leniency. Notice how the tone shifts, from administrative to personal. The judge is clearly wrestling with the idea of mercy versus justice. This is where most cases spiral, when defendants feel cornered and emotion overtakes reason. And if you think it can't get worse, keep watch, because what happens next proves how quickly one outburst can change everything.
I just don't know. I just can't believe I'm even considering doing this, honestly.
Excuse me.
I'm not. I can't. There's no way. It has to be straight probation, and I realize that that's going to potentially have some issues, but I can't with 14 prior felony offenses, same type of thing. So
I don't.
you
No,
do.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. How many do you think you have?
I have 3 here and one back here.
Okay. You have lots of them that were at the same time for different offenses.
You know, we're going to be convicted and
Yeah, you did probations for them. Forgery of a financial instrument. Don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail. So that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. Same charge, same probation. So that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all of that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. November of 2014, forgery, 2 cases, got probations in those. I'm going to run out of fingers. March, another one, a theft, aggravated theft in Ohio in 2014. Then we go to Sutton County, Texas, and you have 5 continuous smuggling of persons for pecuniary benefit, and that's the 10-year probation that you're on in 5 different cases. That's not correct.
No.
So how many cases are you on probation for in Sutton County?
It all ran together. So.
I understand it all.
It's
It doesn't run, but that's not how it works.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When it runs together, it just means you're serving it at this. I'm rejecting the plea agreement. I'm resetting your case for 3 weeks. We'll see you back in 3 weeks. Y'all can talk about it then. You're at, ma'am,
What?
this is not going to help.
It don't matter what I thought.
Well, looks like you did that, not me. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Come on, hold on, get her. Don't let her go. Come back. Everybody heard it.
You're bullshit.
Come back.
Sure, lawyer.
I told my lawyer she was bullshit. I didn't say that.
You don't talk like that to anybody in this case because he didn't do this either. You did.
He got me.
He did get you he did a great job. I'm going to find at this time that your bond is not sufficient because of your attitude and because of your
I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna lose my dog and everything too.
Well, maybe you shouldn't cuss at your lawyer. Maybe you shouldn't have this attitude here in the courtroom. I'm going to raise your bond. What's the bond currently set at? Don't cry now after saying it's bullshit to him and acting like this in here. Stop.
Ma'am.
No, you're going to make it worse. You're just going to make it worse. You should, when I told you a minute ago to stop, you should have stopped when I told you to. All right, I'm going to set your bond.
And that's how fast a routine hearing turned into a bond revocation. After cursing at her own lawyer, Crystal Dogan saw her bond skyrocket to $25,000, a reminder that in court, attitude can be as damaging as evidence. The judge's decision wasn't just punitive. It was a statement about respect, accountability, and the weight of history following a repeat offender. Whether you see this as tough justice or a harsh lesson in self-control, one thing's clear. The courtroom is where every word, every gesture counts. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
$25,000. Go back with the bailiff.
You want to push on me like that? You don't want to put this on me like this. I'm not going to do it like this. I'm going to do it.